Expose the sidelines and deep down the field with this play coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you are new to my channel and you're looking for daily tips and gameplay of the tips I show, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also that notification icon, so you can see my gameplays and me breaking down new tips out of new formations and books. Guys, once again, we're going to go back into Philadelphia. We're going to be in the second part of a 4-part series out of the gun double flex. The play we're going to be looking at is going to be one of our fast audibles. Is going to be flanker dig. What we're going to do is we're going to take flanker dig and put flanker dig down as one of our left bumper fast audible. So this is going to be the play that we're going to be breaking down. Let's go ahead and run this against man coverages and go from there. Alright, so this is going to be man blitzes, and this is same setup as the screenplay on the previous play, but the problem with this particular play is that this dig route on the backside, which is the red route, takes a long time to develop. So I want you to take a look at the red route for Smith, and unless you get perfect blocking, especially against man blitzes, that route takes a long time to develop. So I would say that as far as a hot blitz, you might want to look at this tight end. And also the backside is going to be, if your opponent's using a lot of aggressive man blitzes, you've got the quick out right here that you can use against your number 1 wide receiver. So right here in this situation, I'm able to go house with it. So this is going to be the areas that you want to go and look to. Flat route generally is going to get picked up by the running back route if a guy gets out there in time. So I wouldn't necessarily go and jump down to that. I'm going to be looking in the middle of the field with man coverage or that quick out route. The out route is going to be a little bit take a little bit longer time, so really it's going to be this route, which is going to be the crossing route by the tight end. That's going to be the area that you want to go with. So let's see if we can get a quick completion. We can, and able to go ahead and take it up for 10 yards. Against random cover 2s, basically we'll be looking for a couple routes. Now, this Smith route should be pretty much covered up. I don't like Jeffrey's route either because a flat area is going to be in the area is going to take that away. So really going to be looking at a couple routes. We'll be taking a look at Ertz is our number 1 route. He should be the one that should be open. Aguilar takes a long time, but he should be open. And then sometimes what happens to Tampa 2, cover 2 carry, the running back route will be wide open. But really we're going to be taking a look at the route by the tight end. He's going to be our fast route. So if you got man read zone, cover 2 read, he's going to be the area that we want to go and look to because he should get an easy completion, and defenders, unless they're playing hard flats and coming down, you should be able to go ahead and get that completion fairly easy. And I'm going to pick up a few yards right there. So your opponent's going to have to use the middle of the field. It's highly likely that could happen. But the way this formation is broken down, it's really going to be hitting all different areas of the field. It's going to be attacking the seams. So jumping into this play really quick is not going to be something you really have to be concerned about. Now, the next area of the field we're going to look at is going to be this deep post route. The problem with the deep post route is that stock, it takes a long time for him to get out there. He's posting up after 15 yards depth. So in that type of situation, you might get there might be a block shed where you're not going to be able to get it off. So right there, a block shed with the offensive line. So it's a high risk, high reward. If your opponent's not coming after you, you can hit the post route. And obviously, if you rack it, you can get some pretty good yards with it. So this, I really think against cover 2, go with a high percentage pass. You can turn that up and get a good 10-yard gain. It's over the middle of the field, and a lot of the other plays in this scheme is going to be attacking the sidelines and deep down the sidelines. So the middle of the field should be, if you're using this scheme, should be wide open against your opponent, unless you spam this play a lot, which I would strongly discourage you from doing. So this is just another area of the field that you could do with cover 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at cover 3 and show how some of the other routes will actually open up for you. Alright, so against random cover 3s, what's going to happen now is if you got a cover 3 look, this deep route on the backside is going to be wide open. It's going to be an opportunity to go ahead and hit that. If a defender doesn't float up, you can go ahead. If a defender floats up, you just go ahead and hit the running back. But if he doesn't float up, if your opponent's showing a cover 3 shell, that deep dig route is going to be wide open, and you're picking up 15-yard gainer on it. So a guy likes to use a lot of cover 3. This is going to be a really good play to go and use against him because that dig route is just going to eat it up for a good 15 to 20-yard gainer. So, and if you break a tackle, it's over with. Now, obviously, you've got your little check down with the tight end is always going to get underneath the coverages unless your opponent's playing hard flats. You could potentially hit that out route, but I would stay with the dig route. It just seems with the way the routes are complemented on the backside, that route is going to be basically the one that's going to get the high percentage passes against cover 3 shells. Now against cover 4, unless he does a cloud flat, which most players really won't do that with a cover 4, that dig route in the backside is going to be opened up the entire time. So that's what's really cool about it. You want to throw it right at his break or right before his break, and the reason why is that it doesn't allow the yellow zone to float up in that area, and you're going to get the easy completion for a good 20-yard gainer. So you got it's a good play to go ahead and jump into if you got an opponent that runs a lot of cover 4. Let's see if we can hit the deep post behind the coverages. Now, doesn't look like it's set up that way. That's something you could consider. You know, if it was a deep post on the slant, that'd be an area to go with. But I would go with the high percentage pass right there. Now, your opponent might actually see you jumping into this with cover 4 and then float over, but you've got the tight end on the backside, which obviously you can hit. There's no way he can be in those 2 areas manually, and he can't basically bait you either. There's no way he's going to be able to get to those 2 areas. So that's what's cool about this way this play is designed against cover 4. It's going to effectively destroy that. So once again, to my subscribers, thank you for support. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you like these tips, hit the like button. I'll be rolling out some more tips for you guys to go and take a look at, and until next time.